Your contributions have earned you citizenship here, friend. I'll always consider you one of us. My doors are open if you wish to discuss matters involving Raven Rock. Whether you're simply visiting or staying here, with the mines open, Raven Rock has become a significant colony of the Dunmer people again. I've been able to convince my superiors at House Redoran to send me the resources that they've been denying, now that we're deemed more important. Soon, we'll have a steady supply of workers and materials to keep things going for years to come. You've never heard of House Redoran? We're the mightiest of the great houses, and we lead the Council, the ruling body of Morrowind. This isn't Skyrim, Outlander. A group of powerful and influential Dunmer families have been ruling Morrowind for millennia. They embody a council made up of 5 great houses: Telvanni, Dres, Indoril, Sadras, and Redoran. Well, of course, with 4 other houses on the council, someone has to keep the rabble organized. Our house leads the council by virtue of our preeminence in battle, wisdom, and ancestral glory. Yes, I imagine it would to someone not of our people. If you're interested in pursuing the subject, help yourself to any of the historical volumes in my library. Solstheim is theoretically under my rule, but without revenue from the mine, I lack the resources to actually govern anything but Raven Rock itself. Not that there's much beyond the confines of our town anyway. Well, there's a small enclave of Nords to the north in Skarl Village. They pretty much keep to themselves, and we both like it that way. Then there's Tel Mithrin to the east. The Telvanni live out there. Sort of a strange lot. But since we're both from Morrowind, we get along. Other than that, Solstheim is crawling with bandits and Reeklings. But that's to be expected living in a frontier like this. My doors are open if you wish to discuss matters involving Raven Rock. Your contributions have earned you citizenship here, friend. I'll always consider you one of us.
This may be the frontier.
But
we've still got rules. Break them, and you wind up in the prisons. Citizen?
Whether you're simply visiting or staying here, I think you'll find out you've never heard. We're the mightiest of the great houses. This isn't... They embody a council made up... Well, of course. With 4 other houses on the council, someone has to keep the rabble organized. Second Councillor Adrano can assist you with anything you might need.
If it wasn't for... They serve the best sujam I've ever tasted over for Rechenech. Worth every coin.
If you intend to wander Solstheim,
I work for Mogrul. You got a problem, you talk to him. Mogrul doesn't lend coin to outlanders. Look somewhere else.
I'll give you this warning only once. Stay out of my... Trust like that is not freely given.
Teldrin Serro, blade for hire. If you... The best swordsman in all Morrowind is at your service. For the right price. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Twice her age and they barely know each other.
Welcome to the Rechenech Corner Club, me lord. If you need anything, we have all sorts of... Geldis may be... I don't mind working at the Rechenech, but I was open for a bit more when I moved to Solstheim. Oh well.
Captain Velitz mentioned how valuable you've become to the Redoran Guard. Councillor and I appreciate your assistance.
I'm glad to lend a hand.
You must be using quite a bit of your raw materials.
You look able to venture outside of town.
I'm sorry we can't...
A few months ago, I had sent an important... They sent it back to me recently. Yes, the Strident... The damn thing sunk right off the coast of... One of the sailors survived. Poor thing crawled all the way to Raven Rock on his hands and knees. Before he died, he told the Redoran Guard about the wreck and warned us that it was going to be crawling with reavers. Thank you. You have no idea how much it hurts losing such a precious
It's
heirloom.
busier now that things are starting to look... Mining gear? No. However, I used to say it's an amulet. They gave them to their... They're no longer being made, so they could be anywhere else. If you find any while you're exploring Solstheim, bring them here. Things are picking... All I'm wondering is how long it'll take for House Redoran to begin ignoring us again if the mine runs out of ore for a second time. Bad? What if I told you that you're the first person that's even considered looking at my wares today? I've half a mind to contact my friends at the East Empire Company and see if they need an extra hand in Windhelm. Oh, absolutely. In fact, I've corresponded with Vittoria Vici herself more than once. You know, the lady who runs the East Empire Company warehouse in Solitude. The biggest warehouse they have in Skyrim. Bah! You're just like the rest of the folks around here. Mark my words. The East Empire Company will return to Raven Rock, and when they do, I'll be at the top of their list. The question you should be asking is, what don't I sell here? Because I have pretty... If it's not a weapon, potion, or armor, then it's like... Jarland, over at the docks, brings me most of my supplies, and the rest comes from bartering with the people in town. Oh, Glover Mallory gets me a few things once in a while. He usually has the most amazing deals that I can't pass up. The East Empire pendants are scattered all over, so leave no stone unturned. The East Empire pendants are scattered all over, so leave no stone unturned.
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest Sioux jammer that will ever grace your lips. The finest Sioux jammer to cross your lips, friend. Me own personal formula. In fact, I've just added... All I need to do is get the word out that it's ready. I was kind of... Here, take these samples of the Sioux jammer and spread the word. If you get rid of all of them, there's something extra in it for you. The mine's open, people are buying drinks, and I'm making money again. Just like... How do you feel? I've got regular paying customers again. There's actually a few years ago, I was walking... He was one of my patrons and liked to drink heavily. But you see, this particular... As I'm watching this spectacle, a Netch floats over the bulwark towards him. The man looks straight up at Netch, yells, "Have a drink!" and tosses the bottle. And it never hit the ground. Well, the bottle broke on the Netch, and it must have swallowed its contents because it started floating sort of tilted. Finally, it stopped and began to quiver. A few moments later, the foulest liquid to ever assail your nostrils spewed from its maw. I've seen plenty of drunks in me day, and I'll tell you right now, that Netch was sick. True story, friend. True story. Haven't heard anything lately, but check back with me. You never know. Come back if you're feeling thirsty. I'll set you up right. Welcome to the retching net. The mine's open, people are buying drinks, and I'm making money again. Just like old times. Come back any time. My door's always open.
If you're looking for supplies, talk to Fennis. He'll set you up with whatever you need. Keep moving. Stand aside, Outlander. The entire island isn't covered in ash, you know. They have huge ice fields up north, and it's freezing up there. This is House Redoran territory. You do well to remember that.
Been a good friend to me. You got a good thing going here now that you've reopened the mine. Perfect. I was just thinking about heading over for a drink. Thanks for saving me the trip. I've always had a steady stream of work thanks to the Redoran Guard, so it hasn't affected me much. However, I've seen the smile on people's faces, and there's hope around here once again. Something we've been lacking for a long time. The finest weapons and armor. Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right. Glover Mallory's the name. If you're looking for a smith, you found one of the best. Either you're here to get showered in sparks, or you're looking for something to buy. Out with it. Steel, dwarven, ebony. If it's broken, I can mend it. You got a good thing going here now that you've reopened the mines. Don't let it go to waste. Huh? Yeah. Huh? Need something? Huh? Glover Mallory's the name. If you're looking for a smith, you found one of the best. Either you're here to get showered in sparks, or you're looking for something to buy. Out with it. Steel, dwarven, ebony. If it's broken, I can mend it.
Look at me. I'm a different person. The day I refuse Sujama from Geldis is the day I sprout wings and fly off this rock. Doesn't everyone pity the hopeless? Look at me. I'm no better than a beggar. I used to be a miner. A good one, too. I made more gold digging up ore in a month than some people. When the mine dried up, I was lost. I have no other trade. So that fetcher, if I want to spend my last bag of coins getting drunk, that's my business. What does he care? You can try. If you can get that stubborn mule to let me into the netch, I'll make sure you get what's coming to you. Couldn't be better. Old Precious has a nose for exactly where to dig. If they'd only listened to him years ago, the town wouldn't have been in such dire straits. At this rate, I'll be able to put a roof over my head in just a few months. Couldn't be better. The sections that are being opened up have revealed some huge deposits of ebony. Old Precious has a nose for exactly where to dig. If they'd only listened to him years ago, the town wouldn't have been in such dire straits. At this rate, I'll be able to put a roof over my head in just a few months. It might take more than a simple request to change Geldis' mind. He can be quite stubborn. Couldn't be better. The sections that are being opened up have revealed some huge deposits of ebony. Old Precious has a nose for exactly where to dig. If they'd only listened to him years ago, the town wouldn't have been in such dire straits. At this rate, I'll be able to put a roof over my head in just a few months. Couldn't be better. The sections that are being opened up have revealed some huge deposits of ebony.
You've brought so much hope to our people. We are forever in your debt.
I'm worried. I think she knows.
She's jealous. Can't say that I blame her.
Have you taken leave of your senses? We could be exposed, ruined. 10 years of planning, all for nothing.
It's your choice, Father. Anytime you want to end it, you just give the word.
Your contribution to our community will never be forgotten. Azura protect you, Serial. Vendel Severin. A pleasure to meet you, Serial. Always glad to help, Serial. What can I do for you? We meet again, sir. Not today. Too many things on my mind. Not today. Too many things on my mind.